Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play, or rather, a brand new old Let's Play. Let's play Wacky Races for NES. Based on the Hanna-Barbera cartoon of the same name, brought to us in 1992 by Atlas. Not an NES game many people think of. It was one of the first 20 that I ever did for the channel. Matter of fact, when I made the Let's Play for this game, I had less than 50 subscribers. And only reason I'm re-recording this is because I wanted to make a long play of this game, because I did a Let's Play of this game long before I started doing one-shot video long plays where I don't talk at all during the gameplay. But the way YouTube does playlists now, it makes it harder to edit them, especially the older ones. So I'm just gonna play through this game again, this time with better commentary, better everything. Matter of fact, when I played through this game, I played through it while recording in Camtasia. That's how long it's been. But enough talk. I've been yapping for about a minute and a half now. We might as well start the game, and we've got 3 worlds to play around with. There's Hip Hop, which takes us through Europe and Africa, as well as the Middle East. We got Splish Splash, which takes us from Japan through Asia and all the way to Australia. And we have Go Go America, which covers both of the Americas. We go from Canada all the way to Brazil. I'm going to do these in order, so I'm starting with Hip Hop. I'm starting with A. While chasing a homing pigeon, Dastardly's plane crashes. Muttley grumbles and hurries to rescue Dastardly. Yeah, it's a reference to Dastardly and Muttley and their flying machines, not Wacky Races, so I don't know why they're chasing after a pigeon here, but well, here we are. Anyway, A jumps, B attacks, left and right let you move around, down lets you duck, and select lets you do the things that you do with the bones. The gems let you get closer and closer to a 1-up, but the bones let you mess with the stuff at the bottom. Whenever you grab a bone, you move the triangle down there where the 4 icons are, one to the right. We start out with a bite attack, but we can also get a bomb attack, which lets us throw a bomb with a bit of an arc at enemies, and we have a bark attack, which shoots a bow projectile at enemies straightforward. We have the wings, which lets you float or glide by repeatedly pressing A, and we have the heart, which acts as a health extension up to 6 hearts, as well as a health refill. Also, I can't make this jump. Yeah, this was one of my very first gaming memories. I had neither the smarts nor the experience to realize that you have to jump over here, then jump on the roof, and then you can nail that jump. No, I didn't get it. And I died by time over. Yes, you have a timer in this game. It's in the lower right-hand corner. And if it runs out, you lose a life. And also, I just picked up a Muttley icon that just gave me an extra life there. And in case this game seems rather familiar to you, this is the origin of the bootleg sprite hack known as Pokemon Y2K. I think that's what it's called. Where Muttley was changed to Blastoise, and anything that was orange like Muttley became blue. Also, we just beat up a bunny. The enemies here are pretty simple, and if you go up here, you get an extra life. You have flower spinning projectiles, you have bunnies jumping everywhere, you have plants in pots jumping everywhere. I really want the float. There's the float. And by touching that sign, we go to the next area. We have knights moving back and forth. And we also have these chess pieces that will move forward when you move away from them. Or rather, when you make a move. Kind of like the real chess pieces. Kinda, I guess. I'm not sure. Don't want to land in the spikes. I'm pretty sure they're not instant death, but I wouldn't want to land in them anyway. Also, this opening here. Jump up into it. You'll enter the next area. We have a jumping mummy. I might as well go ahead and get the health extension. You can get up to 6 hearts, which can make things rather simple. In case you lose a life at any point, you lose your attack, you go back to the default bite. And you actually get to keep your health extensions, which is really useful. Also, if you go right over here, you'll find a secret area where we can get some bones, some gems, and an extra life. Let's drop down here. This takes us to yet another area. I'm not going to grab everything, but I will grab as much stuff as I can. Also, I'm playing this out of the blue. I forgot to mention this because I just went through the majority of my Try It Out Tuesday backlog, I say, as I beat up a bat that is either flying at me or flying up and down or back and forth or what have you. They have one or two movement patterns. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So, as a result, I'm now playing this one because, well, I want to make a long play for this, but at the same time, I can't edit a super old playlist in YouTube anymore, not with the way they have everything set up now. So I now have to do this. And here is our first boss. Number 2, Creepy Coop, the Gruesome Twosome. We have to avoid being leapt on by the Gruesome Twosome. And we have to avoid the balls he throws, which do home in on your current position. And every boss has 2 forms. For the second form, you want to run under him when he jumps. You kind of want to be in position. And then you just want to keep hitting them while you're behind them. Anyway, it's time to go to World A2. And now we're going through the Middle East here, full of quicksand and these little plant things that we can easily defeat with our attacks, as well as rolling armadillos. Those things are there too. Let's go ahead and get some more 1-ups. And I want to go down here first because in case I get hit at any point, I can kind of get that hit back, so to speak. Unless I get another bone, then I have to work at it. But there are some bones over here too. Not to mention a scorpion that will move back and forth. There's a... Oh, well, I'm about to say there are red ones, but it doesn't look like there's much difference between the different colored scorpions because that one leapt too. That one jumped in the air as well. And now, might as well go ahead and take advantage of the health replenishment that I just got back again. And let's go past the sign for more platforming action. Now we have not only, besides the Super Mario Bros. 2 Saw Quicksand, we have these little Super Mario... Did I say Super Mario World 2? I meant to say Super Mario Brothers 2. Besides the Super Mario Bros. 2 Quicksand, you also have the Super Mario Bros. 3 oil pipes, and you will have to defeat the flames that jump around. Sometimes they move back and forth, other times they jump around in a specific pattern. And I just cost myself a health replenishment. And I'll let Muttley laugh there while we go to the third section because I forgot there's 3 sections in every stage. I thought I was going to have to fight the boss already, but nope, we got to go through the pyramid first. Anyway, we got these little King Tut Masks spitting fireballs at us. We got weights coming down to crush us and leave us flattened temporarily. Yeah, I might as well grab the bone, because I'm going to grab this one anyway. We're going to have to get under this one, because the head is going to keep popping in and out. And this head will keep floating. I want to use my float. Can I get up there, please? Thank you, game. I can't believe the game decided I didn't jump. Might as well go ahead and utilize that health increase, or... Well, it's a replenishment now, but it is technically a health increase up to 6 hearts, so... No shame in calling it that. And really? I can't get back up there. That is insipid. Thanks, game. And now, we need to avoid the spikes. Thankfully, they are not instant death. And I do want to go over here, and I do want to be careful. Ah. Okay. We are flattened. Okay. Good. I managed to get over there. These things can be easy to miss because as soon as you run into that door, you leave the pyramid. And I wanted to make sure that I got those. Thankfully, we save ourselves from being smushed once we go through that door. And you are kidding me. I don't have a health replenishment to work with. Are you kidding me, game? Well, it looks like we're going to have to use some rather interesting trick. Or I could just fall in the down the quicksand because I don't know how it works. I was about to say, we are going to have to use some rather interesting tactics to get past number 6, Army Surplus Special, manned by Sergeant Blast and Private Meekly. You want to avoid the tank, you want to avoid the bullets. Sometimes they just get on the ground and bounce. Other times they just fire forward. And on the second phase, it moves, the bullets move in that little square pattern, as well as that little bouncing pattern there. Come on! I am taking way too much damage. But at least I was able to pile on the pain there. We blew up the Army Surplus Special. And now we're going to A3. So far I have not died, or actually I have died. Well, it was kind of unavoidable in that aspect. Thankfully, it's not like I was in 2013 and 2014, where I really didn't want to show death in my playthroughs. Now I've kind of like mellowed out a little bit, so to speak. There will be deaths in this playthrough. We've already got one. Anyway, we got ostriches that move around and jump. We got gorillas throwing stuff at us. We're going to have other enemies showing up along the way too. Such as the snakes that leap forward 3 times before going in the opposite direction and leaping 3 times. Want to grab that bone and then get this. You got the bottomless pits too. You definitely don't want to fall in those. Should mention that the previous rock formation looked like an elephant. This looks like the Aries symbol. And that thing right there, you cannot destroy it. You can only just move around it. That gray spiked thing. This probably looks like another giraffe, more than likely. As does that. And from here... Ow. Rather not have stuff thrown at me. Thank you very much, game. Let's go ahead and get our health refilled here. Take out the snake somehow because we were able to time our shot right then and there. And now we're in the forest. How do we go from the savannah to a forest? I have no idea. Also, it may not look like that guy's moving, but his feet are just moving slightly. That gorilla that was moving back and forth there. And owls. They just fly forward. That's really much all you have to worry about from them. Might as well go ahead and get the health back. And you want to be careful here because you do have Castlevania-style knockback in this game. It's not as bad. You don't get knocked back that much. But if you're knocked back on one of these square-shaped, smaller branch platforms, you are going to get knocked into the bottomless pit and you will die. And that is not something that you would want to do. Well, I might as well go ahead and use that now. There we go. He kept looping around and I couldn't hit him. Anyway, these guys leap around kind of like the flames from A2. And here, we're back in another pyramid. Even though we're technically past the Middle East. Okay, sure game. Why not? And thankfully you can grab that bone on your way across the spike pit there. These things, I should probably talk about them. They're indestructible. Just move past them. That's all you can do. And now it's time for number 10 Buzzwagon. Rufus, Rupcut, and Sawtooth. Yes, I know the names of these characters. I never really watched. Oh, good grief. What am I doing here? Anyway, I've never really watched the show as a kid. I've only probably seen it once or twice, but I do know the names of the characters and their vehicles and whatnot. That first phase really loves to move around and you just move back and forth. And the second phase loves to do that and stand around a whole lot. Though thankfully, you can kind of anticipate when they're going to throw the balls and when they're going to run into you too, with a little bit of practice. Muttley saves Dastardly only be yelled at. Muttley, catch that bird, or else it's no dinner for you. Catch that pigeon! Sadly, Muttley never caught the pigeon. Grumble, grumble. I always get stuck doing all the dirty work. And with that, World A is completed. That was fun to go through again. So, we have 2 more worlds. Splish Splash and Go Go America. Next up is Splish Splash. That's the next one I'm going to do. But that will have to wait until the next video. Join me next time where we go through more of Wacky Races for a second time. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!